Our journey into the woods takes us to a clearing and a beautifully crafted paper trail our Barry Peterson has discovered.
In our world of speed, step back into the world of slow. The world of Gray Zeitz, who started Larkspur Printing Press more than 40 years ago down a rural Kentucky road. The slow begins when authors, including some of the finest poets from Kentucky, understand it may take a while to get their books printed.
Why do they come? You know you're going to wait a year and a half. Sometimes maybe it's 2 years. It's because of the quality of the work.
The love of this work goes directly from heart to hand.
I love it. I love it. The work here, you can use your hands, you have to use your mind. It's the total package.
The type is set by hand, one letter at a time. The 1915 press is fed by hand, one sheet at a time. Then sewing the pages together and the binding of the first editions of 3 to 500, all done by hand. And finally, quality control is the touch of a hand. When you stop and pause for a minute and hold this in your hand, how does that feel?
It feels wonderful. It's just like creating a new piece of art.
And as art is how it's sold at Ellen Glasgow's gallery in nearby Frankfort, where Zeitz books sell for $20 to $40 and special editions go for up to $150.
The paper is so sensual that is something that you really want to touch and you really want to turn the pages. And then the type is so beautiful.
These are poems for every day of Lent.
And while Zeitz is one of the last people in America still earning a living from making books by hand, a new generation is learning the ancient craft at the American Academy of Bookbinding in Telluride, Colorado, one of only 2 such schools in the U.S.
So the same amount of leather coming over on this side as this side.
Kay Sable quit her IT office job in order to hone a skill full-time, a skill that can take years to master. How much time do you think you will have put into just this one book?
Probably easily 100 hours.
100 hours?
Easily.
What kind of prices would you ask, considering the amount of work that goes into these?
Over $1,000 a book. And it'll be worth it.
And like Larkspur Press, for Kay, it's personal. I notice that when you talk about this book, you keep almost stroking it. Why is that?
Because I love it. I love it. What else can I make that will last 500 years?
Back at Larkspur Press, Gray Zeitz truly believes his work making a book will change what happens when a reader opens the book.
I think that if you read a book that's carefully made and well designed, you're able to get more out of it than reading a book that is just mass produced. When you're looking at beauty, that helps the understanding of things.